Hi friends, it's Hannah from Hannah B Flute, and today I am going to be doing a review of the Pearl Alto Flute 201S. So this is the alto flute I bought a little over 5 years ago that I started on, and it worked great for me for 5 years. I recently upgraded, but while I still have this in my possession, I just wanted to share with you the pros, cons, features, and all of that stuff. So, what is the Pearl 201S? Well, it is a silver-plated alto flute with just a straight head joint. So that is what the S stands for, is straight. You can also buy the 201U, which has a curved head joint, or the SU, which comes with both. So I just, again, got the straight head joint, the silver lip, it has a silver lip plate and riser, so solid silver. However, the tubing of the head joint, body and foot joint, and the mechanism is all silver plated. That helps keep the cost down. You can also see it has closed holes like most alto flutes do. It has pointed key arms right here. And then one of my favorite features of most alto flutes is this ergonomic hand position. So you see, you put your first finger here, second here, third here. Whereas if you were to play on one without an ergonomic hand position, your fingers would essentially sit here, which is a lot lower on the flute and requires a much further reach with your left arm. And so if you're playing an alto flute with just a straight head joint like this one, having that ergonomic hand position is really, really helpful. Now, as for who this Pearl alto flute is for, I'd recommend it for anyone looking for their first alto flute, casual players, flute/woodwind doublers, especially because the alto flute isn't the most common in woodwind doubling unless flute is your main instrument, but it is good to have one on hand. I'd also, of course, recommend it to people with long arms. I may only be 5'2", but I have relatively long arms, so I find it more comfortable to play on a straight head joint than a curved head joint. And of course, people on a budget, because it costs around $2,000, give or take, depending on when you're watching this video. When I bought it, it was of course a little bit cheaper, but of course, over 5 years, prices are going to go up. It's still a lot cheaper than most alto flutes on the market. Now, who should not get this alto flute? Anyone who is more advanced at the alto flute. It is a great instrument, and I love using it. I would love to use it as a backup. I think it's great to have on hand for that. But if you're looking for something that is going to be your main alto flute that you play on all of the time, it's probably not going to be that great. Of course, because it is a straight head only, I also would not recommend it for people with short arms. However, again, there is the very similar 201U. So all of the specs are the same. It's just instead of this straight head joint, you'll have a curved. So that can make it easier to reach the keys. And then I also would not recommend this if you're buying an alto flute for a flute choir or for your flute studio, somewhere where multiple people might be playing the instrument, because you want to make sure that you have both head joints so that your current and future students or members will be able to play it no matter which head joint they prefer. So again, there is the SU, which comes with both head joints. That is a little bit more expensive, but if you're buying it for an ensemble, that can be well worth it. So you're probably wondering how this sounds. So I will put it together and just play a little bit for you. On the alto flute, I do like to align the head joint similar to how I would on my C flute, but on the foot joint, I do roll the keys back because it makes it easier to reach with my pinky. So just a little bit of how the flute plays. Now, as far as where can you get this alto flute, it's available from I think all of the major flute shops, Flute Center of New York, Flute World, those types of places. I bought mine from Music and Arts, which is a more general music retailer. They have like in-person stuff, and I believe you can order online. It's also available on the online-only music retailer, Woodwind and Brasswind. I've seen it on Amazon in the past. I don't know if it's still for sale on Amazon, but those are just some places. You can also look on the used market if you're looking to save money. So those are just a few little tidbits on the Pearl 201 alto flute. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.